I'll ask you about the highlight run of the fall. I got out there on Twitter. You blowing through the first team defense. Can you tell us what happened on that play?
Oh, the scrimmage and hard runs versus great defense. So any run that's a positive run is a good one against them.
Elijah, what's your take on the running backs now with Samir's injury in terms of what Georgia has at that position?
Georgia is known as RBU, so our coaches will figure it out and we'll find a way to make it work out.
Elijah, you speak on Joe McGee and the depth that he's built in this running back position to kind of be able to compensate for an injury like that?
Coach McGee does a great job with teaching all of us every rep. Like last year when we were behind Sonny and Nick, he told you we prepared every week like we were going to play the game. So now when it's our time, we would be prepared. So he teaches everybody that same way. So everybody that's here is prepared to play again.
Is starting something that's important to you on any level?
As a competitive player, so I always like to be the first one on the field. But I've always been taught when you get the ball, just shine.
What was the circumstance like? Didn't you get a start last year in the SEC championship game?
Oh yeah, at fullback I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it was at fullback, right?
Yeah.
So you don't count that one?
Yeah, no, not at running back. I'm not really a fullback, but any way to get on the field is
that something that you're still doing it at all? Because now there's no Christian anymore. So I mean, you guys don't really have a fullback that we know of.
Nah, I haven't been lined up at fullback in this camp.
Elijah, how does it help you guys when you run behind an offensive line that is as talented as they are, as big as they are, like day-to-day working with those guys? What does it do for you guys?
They open big holes, so I love them. So they're super big. They cover people up, so it's like almost like it's almost a running back's dream when you run and you don't see nothing but your guys back. So it's a dream.
Elijah, I know y'all have had time to process it for a while now, but have you and DeAndre and Brian had time to just think about the fact that the guys you're going to be replacing next year, and Chubb, Michelle, and now it's your turn to go out there and kind of show your things? That's something that's been discussed much between you three guys.
Our coach always says do less thinking and more working, so that's what we try to do. So we just go work because it's only one way to replace the type of great guys like that, and that's to go to work.
How are Samir's spirits after his injury?
He's a real strong dude, probably a lot stronger than me because I don't know how I would handle that. He's real strong. He's still been uplifted, still tells jokes, still is just as the most live one in the room. So he's doing great.
What was your initial reaction when you saw or heard about it?
It's my little brother. So you feel so bad for him because I've seen how hard he's worked to come back from his first one. So I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be back and stronger than ever.
Elijah, can you elaborate on the relationship that you and Samir have? I know he hasn't been here for too long, but you said you just called him your brother. I mean, can you just elaborate on that?
Well, he got here in January, so Samir is more fit to my style of running. We kind of run similar. So a lot of the stuff we did together, so a lot of times we were paired together, so a lot of times I was teaching him stuff. So we got closer during camp. He was my roommate, so we got closer as it went. So me and him are real close.
Elijah, another guy that you might be close with is Brian Harrion, and you guys are both around the same age and both had to kind of wait your turn. What does it mean for you guys that now that you're expected to take on more of the responsibility of running back?
Me and him are both very excited. Brian's also like my brother, so it's real exciting for both of us.
How competitive are all you guys? You and DeAndre in particular. Are you?
Well, me and DeAndre don't necessarily compete against each other. We compete against the defense. So me and him are always giving tips on how was that run. First person to come back. So how was that run? Did you see something there that I didn't see? So it's more of a helpful. But when we get in the game, it's our zone.
Elijah, how have you seen DeAndre be able to continue to step into his role as he in the preseason going into the fall of this season?
Say one more time.
How have you seen Swift grow and just really through the fall practices and before the fall?
Well, Swift been good since he got here, so he had to. He's got better in other aspects of his game, becoming a more complete back and everything. But I think he's going to be very ready to step into that role and be an awesome back.
What have you seen from James Cook? I know he's a pretty fast guy, but from your perspective,
Cook is really good. I like Cook a lot. He's real fast, and he plays like the type of intensity that he's not scared of nobody, even though he's kind of a smaller guy.
How is your mentality this fall camp compared to your previous fall camps here, now that you have this great opportunity in front of you?
I would say more so just to try to take on a leadership role. Other guys, younger guys looking up to me, and I can't really ever slack off because so many people are watching me. So I think it's helped a lot.
Should